Hi, YouTube. I just wanted to continue discussion on the Bitcoin, and what I've got here is a spreadsheet of the some ETFs. They are the Gold (GLD) ETF, Silver (SLV) ETF, and a Grayscale Bitcoin ETF. So the Gold ETF has a market cap of 71.2 billion. Silver has a market cap of 16.5 billion, and Grayscale Bitcoin ETF has a market cap of 8.6 billion. So it's about half the size of the silver ETF. So it's fairly sizable now. And if we go down further, as of February the 12th, the Bitcoin value was about $48,000 to one Bitcoin. And so, using that ratio, the amount of Bitcoins in circulation right now are approximately 18,600,000. So, the total market cap of Bitcoin in the market would be close to $900 billion. So, that's close to $1 trillion US worth of Bitcoin circulating around the world. Now, earlier last year in 2020, MicroStrategy, the company whose CEO is Michael Saylor, he purchased with all of his cash reserves 100% into Bitcoin. So the number of Bitcoin per the internet, it's a little bit over 70,000 Bitcoin. So using the $48,000 per one Bitcoin, that translates to $3.38 billion. And the Square company also had purchased quite a large amount of Bitcoin. This one was about 4,700 Bitcoin, which translates to $0.23 billion. So Square, the CEO is Jack Dorsey, and if the name Jack Dorsey sounds familiar, he's also the CEO of Twitter. So he's got Bitcoin in his company. Now, just most recently in the last week, Tesla, whose CEO is Elon Musk, he announced that he purchased $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. Now, in the internet, it says that they purchased about 71,000 Bitcoin. So, using that number and the 1.5 billion, Elon's average purchase price was about $21,000 per Bitcoin. And now that the Bitcoins increased in value up to $48,000 per Bitcoin, his total market value of his Bitcoin is $3.41 billion. So pretty sizable gain. And so let's move on further now. The next point of discussion in this website, CoinDo, he's got a top 10 list of Bitcoin owners. So number one would be Satoshi Nakamoto. He is the creator of the Bitcoin program. Earlier, he had mined 1.1 million Bitcoin, so the value of that is $52.8 billion. The number two biggest owner of Bitcoin is the country of Bulgaria. Now, they confiscated a lot of Bitcoin due to some illegal activity they had in the country, so they confiscated the Bitcoin, and it was about 213,000 Bitcoin. And so that equates to $10.25 billion. Bitfinex has about 163,000 Bitcoin. Now, the FBI is reported to have about 144,000 Bitcoin. And again, those were confiscated due to illegal activity. And so that comes to a amount of about $7 billion. And other ones to note is the Winklevoss twins, Tyler and Cameron. Together, they have about 100,000 Bitcoin, and that comes to a total of $4.8 billion. So each of them has about 50,000 Bitcoin. And they're the owners of the Gemini Bitcoin exchange company. So, and lastly, a few other names on the list. Garvin Anderson. It's not listed how many Bitcoins that he has, but he was also one of the Bitcoin program co-founders early on, and some other names on the list. And I guess the other one to note is Barry Silbert. Apparently, he has 48,000 Bitcoins, and he's the CEO of CoinDesk, and he's also involved in the Grayscale uh, Bitcoin Trust. So, hope you like this information. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.